EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. We'll get this off past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. On the run to the right. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Go, Reed! Go! Steady, ready?
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go! Go!
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
3rd and 6.
Here we go! Jack!
He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 7.
Ready up!
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Come on! Bravo 80! Bravo 80!
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the...
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set, ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To throw, Young. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 23 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
To throw is Young. One taken in. That's Terrell McMillan. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. And the Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, come on.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Get it. Crack all 80.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Ready up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Exiting the pocket right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, Nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They're set up the screen here to Hubbard. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Now give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Steady.
They'll stay on the ground. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. It is second and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Go! Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Young. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they won't find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
13 yards on the catch there. It's a Carolina first down.
Okay, ready? Red, yellow, come on, set. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
here we go.
He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let's go now.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready?
2nd and 11.
Alert, alert. Go, check. Come on, come on. Set. Six, flag. Hurt.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. They're not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
On the jump.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Tag. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
I'm not flying. Here we go. Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. McLaughlin now, half the score. He'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
Young to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Let's go, set, go.
On first down, it is Hubbard. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ready.
3rd and 5.
Steel, black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
The first down pass.
Got it.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 30.
On first down is Young. Moving outside the pocket. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space, every single ball.
And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The PAT up and good. Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
31. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's punt. Outside. It's complete. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying,
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready, set. Set.
Now Young. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
that's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, ready. Set. 52 blaster. 10 black.
On play action, Young. Check this down. That's covered out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, Young to the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
To throw is Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go. Smash, red. Hut.
A second down throw for Young. And unable to connect with it. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2.
At the 9-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
But while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Carolina. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Panthers 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Start on the ground, and he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hop 70, hop 70.
He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Set.
To throw, Young. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Black ultra. Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Young. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Got it. Red, yellow. Here we go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Eat old blue. Let's hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Out to his right. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Field, black. Ready.
Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 21-yard line.
That's to the receiver, Horn. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the
Here comes
15-yard
second
line.
down.
It's a gain of
Red.
5. Brings up
Set,
second
hut.
and 5.
Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
Drill green. Ready.
Throwing is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
And he's in! Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers!
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
42. Panthers 34.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.